Baker Universal 2000 arrived in 2 boxes containing special packing materials. After you have removed the Baker Universal and the scanner, put the boxes in a safe place, assuring their availability for safe shipment in the event you return the system for any reason. The larger box contains the Baker Universal. Open and remove the upper protective foam cover. Remove the Baker Universal and place it in your workspace. Packed underneath the Baker Universal, you will find the circular stainless steel pan. Remove the pan and the pan support directly beneath it. Place the pan support in the center hole of the Universal and place the pan on top. Next, remove the lower protective cover from the box and also remove the calibration weight, the 2 scoops, and the draft shield. The smaller box contains the barcode scanning unit and its connectors. Place the scanning unit next to the Universal and connect one end of the cable to the back of the scanning unit marked scale. The other end of the cable should be inserted into the black connector and secured into the back of the Baker Universal. After tightening the retaining screws, connect the power cord to the back of the Baker Universal, then to a 110-volt AC power outlet. At this point, the Baker Universal will switch on and perform a warm-up routine. The display will show a range of numbers before settling at 0T/C. The scanning unit display will change from standby to ready. Before using your Baker Universal, you will need to do the following. Locate the 2 adjusting feet at the rear outside corners and turn these until the bubble has centered the level, which is on the front left corner of your Baker Universal. Now calibrate the unit. Remove the calibration key from under the lower retaining screw. It is located on the right side of the machine. Also, remove the calibration weight from its box. Press the T button. You will notice the display change from node T/C to node G. Remove your finger from the T button. The display will change to 0.000 G. You are now in the weighing mode. Insert the calibration key into the lower hole on the machine side. You will hear the micro switch. While holding the key against the micro switch, press and hold the T button. The display will scroll through its menu, indicating node T/C, node G, and then cal. At this point, let go of the T button and remove the calibration key. The display will start flashing 0.000 G. This will be followed by a flashing 100 G display. Place the 100 G weight on the pan and watch until the display becomes static, reading 100.000 G. Some Baker Universals will display a flashing 200 G instead of 100 G. Don't be concerned. Simply place your calibration weight on the pan. The Baker Universal will self-adjust to accept 100 G. You have now calibrated your Baker Universal, so return the weight to its box and the key to the side of the machine. Hold the T button down until the display reads node T/C, then release the button. Your Baker Universal is now back in the counting mode. At this point, it's important that the Baker Universal is switched off and on again. This will store the calibration into the Universal's memory. Simply press the on-off button twice and the system will switch off. Press it again and the system will switch back on and go through its warm-up routine again. It is time now to check the sample default size of the barcode scanner. To do this, simply hold down the QUAN button until the display reads sample, then release the button. The display should read QUAN 20. If it does, wait until you hear a chirp. When the chirp is heard, the system is ready for operation. Should you need to change the sample size, follow these simple steps. Increase the sample size by holding down the QUAN button, or reduce the sample size by holding the scan button. Once the sample size has been set, wait a couple of seconds till you've heard the chirp. Now the system is ready. Your new Baker Universal is both a tablet and capsule counter, as well as a high-precision pharmacy scale. This section explains the counting operation. Your Baker Universal may feature a preloaded library held in memory in the scanner unit, with a capacity of approximately 1,800 different drug types. The library is intended as a starter kit and may or may not have all your medications loaded. If your Baker Universal is not preloaded with a library, uploading is simple and is explained later in this presentation. To count, simply put the white plastic scoop on the pan. Or if you prefer, you can place your customer's vial directly on the pan. Retrieve the stock bottle of the drug being dispensed. Press Scan on the scanning unit and scan the barcode. The scanning unit will show Found, then Ready. Pour the required quantity into the scoop or vial. It's that simple, fast, and accurate. If a certain drug type is not in the library, a Not Found indication will be displayed on the scanner unit when the barcode is scanned. The display will ask you to put in 20 tablets into the scoop or vial. Simply count 20 tablets or capsules on your counting tray and put them in the container all at one time. The display will indicate Ready, followed by a chirp. You can now continue pouring your prescription. Through this process, you have now loaded this new drug type into your library. The next time it is dispensed, simply retrieve the stock bottle, scan the barcode, and pour. Some stock bottles will not have a barcode. In this case, place the scoop on the pan and press the 5 button. The display will flash 5, prompting you to put in a sample of 5 tablets or capsules. Perform a manual count in your tray and place the 5 tablets or capsules in the scoop all at once. After the display stabilizes, pour the rest of your prescription. Some smaller tablets or capsules will require a sample of 10. Your new Baker Universal also serves as a prescription scale. As you'll remember, when you were calibrating the unit, you were shown how to toggle between counting and weighing by pressing and holding the T button. When the display indicates no G, release the T button. Put your compounding paper on the pan and press T. This will zero the value of the paper. Add the first ingredient until the required amount is displayed. To add additional ingredients, simply repeat the steps you followed for the first. When all ingredients are weighed, transfer them to your slab for mixing. Many pharmacists using the Baker Universal for compounding are obtaining a 9-inch square piece of thin-gauge plexiglass to be used as a slab. To do so, place the plexiglass on the pan and press T. The display will return to 0. Add the first ingredient to the slab until the proper amount is indicated. Then press T again to return the display to 0. Add the next ingredient until its proper amount is indicated. Then press T again to return the display to 0. This process can be continued quickly until all ingredients are weighed. After weighing each ingredient, remove the slab and mix. The result, a clean, accurate compound prepared in a very short period of time. To return the Baker Universal to the counting mode, hold the T button until the display changes to no T/C and release. The display will flash 0 T/C, indicating you are ready to count. Place the scoop or vial on the pan, scan the barcode, and pour. It's that easy. With your Baker Universal, you received a comprehensive operator's manual. Prior to calibration and operation of the system, please take time to completely read the manual. The Baker Universal is an industrial standard scale, reconfigured for pharmacy applications. Operation is simple and convenient, and the system is very reliable. To assure maximum performance, here are a few operational tips. The Baker Universal is a sensitive analytical scale that can be affected by air current. Please do not place the system directly under air conditioning outlets. If your Baker Universal indicates an Error 8 message, the solution may be very simple due to the nature of the system's design. The Baker Universal, if turned on with something sitting on the pan, will not perform until the object has been removed. Simply remove the object from the pan and wait until the display indicates it is ready to count or weigh. If for any reason you should require further assistance, please do not hesitate to call the Baker APS Customer Service Department at 800-551-6578. Our experienced representatives will quickly help you take advantage of the speed, accuracy, reliability, and convenience of the Baker Universal 2000. Also, remember, keep the shipping boxes for future use. The Baker Universal 2000 from Baker APS, the Pharmacy Productivity Company.